I'm very much looking forward to having Chrystia Freeland as my Deputy Prime Minister. She is someone with whom I work very, very closely and with great success.
I hate to sound like Eminem, but will the real Justin Trudeau please stand up? I mean, who's in charge of this country now? Didn't we just elect Justin Trudeau to be Prime Minister, and yet he's going into semi-retirement? Is he the boss or isn't he the boss? Is he the boss? Or is Chrystia Freeland the boss? If you haven't heard, our Prime Minister has given a mandate letter to the Deputy Prime Minister that basically reads like, you do all the work, I'll take all the credit. Hey, little lady, why don't you look after my job? It's kind of what it reads like. Let me just highlight some of the points. Mandate letters, by the way, given by Prime Ministers to all of their ministers to say, here's your job. Well, if this doesn't read like the PM's job, I don't know what does. As Deputy Prime Minister, work closely with me in both setting and fulfilling the government's agenda. Lead the government's work in maintaining open and collaborative relationships with every province and territory. Lead the conclusion of the Canada-US-Mexico Free Trade Agreement. Work closely with the Ministers of Finance and the Minister of Health on fulfilling and changing Medicare. Work with the Minister of the Environment and Climate Change on key priorities for clean growth and climate change. Work with the Minister of Public Safety on bringing in a ban on certain types of guns. Work with the Minister of Families and Social Development to create more than 250,000 before and after school childcare spaces. It goes on and on and on. And it's basically telling Chrystia Freeland she is in charge of everything. As Anthony Furey said in his Sun column the other day, I wish the guy well in his retirement. This guy has just been reelected. This is the type of thing that you would do if you were on your way out the door. You're just done a cabinet shuffle, you know you're going to step down, and you want to set up a successor. But Justin Trudeau is, well, he's just about to turn 48 on Christmas Day. He's hardly ready for retirement. He's just been reelected, and he apparently doesn't want the job he campaigned so hard for. It's more than a little bizarre, and it's also, frankly, insulting to the Canadian people. Sure, only 33% voted for Justin Trudeau and the federal Liberals, but he still won the most seats. The majority of people in Ontario said, or the plurality at least, said, we want this guy to be in charge. And now he's saying, no, she's in charge. What's he going to do? Spend all of his time surfing in Tofino, skiing in Whistler, hanging out at the Aga Khan's private island in the Caribbean? It obviously isn't going to be doing work, but then again, we shouldn't be surprised. If you remember back to one of the ethics reports, the many ethics reports on Trudeau and his government, former Ethics Commissioner Mary Dawson said that Trudeau saw his role as ceremonial in nature, meaning right from the start, he's never been interested in the work, just the glories and the trappings of the office. Let me know what you think. Comment below, share this on Facebook, on Twitter, on whatever social media platform you're using, and check back soon.